So we'll get going here in about 30 seconds. Got starting out with the stability ball. So be ready to rock and roll with that. Just finish setting my stuff up and then we'll go. All right. All right, I'm ready to do my thing. Starting out with the ball. There we go. I feel like my screen looks different today, like they did some sort of an update with Zoom. Just looks a little bit different. So that's probably going to bother me the entire time. I'll get over it. All right, we're starting out with elbow on the ball. We're going to start out here, elbow on the ball, one on the ground. We're going to roll it out for 10. No, we're doing 12 per side. 12 per side. Here we go. I'm starting it up. So I got hand on ball, sorry, elbow on ball. I'm going to roll it out. The whole time I'm doing this, keeping my hips parallel to the ground. All right, hips are staying parallel. I'm rolling it out as far as I can get it, and I roll it back. I stay on my fist because it hurts my wrist. You do the same if it hurts your wrist. Okay, I'm doing 12 per side. I'm at about 6. That's about 7. If you want to make it harder, you can raise a leg in the air. Want to make it really hard, you raise the leg of the same arm that you've got on the ball and still keep that hip parallel to the ground. I got about 2 more on this side. Get full extension, and then I'm stopping. Switching to the other side. All right, 12 and 12-ish. So I'm here. This one I go on my hand. I'm extending out. And I'm coming here. Full extension, coming back. That's 2. Try and keep my hips parallel as I go. Get that maximum distance. Really extend over the ball. Try to wrap the fingers over the edge. All right, you're going over a waterfall. All right, I got 6, 7. Don't get it. If you're ahead of me, you can just do extra. That's my 10. I got 2 to go. And we're there. It's 12. Okay, so we're keeping the ball. If you don't have a ball, we're still going foot in the air. I prefer you have the ball and be pushing down on it with your heel. But if you've got a weight, not super heavy, I've got these are little 10-pound weights. If you don't have a weight, you're using your stretch bands. Remember, stretch bands, you're just standing on the band with your leg in the air. We're going to put our foot up on the ball. We're going to go 2 sets of 16. I'm going to push down with my heel, actively pushing down. Then I'm going to do 12 shoulder presses with this leg, and then I'm going to go 12 on the other leg. But I'm actually pushing down on that ball with my heel. Get my head in between my arms each time I come up. All right, that's going to be 12 on that side. Again, if you don't have a ball, you can raise that leg in the air. If you're using a stretch cord, your leg needs to be in the air. But again, I'm trying to actively push down with my heel on this ball. All right, let's go. Other side. Making sure I get my head in front of my arms and I'm pulling my ribs, my belly button into my ribs. But I don't want this to start popping out. So I'm pulling my back flat. All right, I'm trying to rotate that pelvis forward a bit. All along, I'm pushing down with my heel on the ball. Oh, there. Still got that ball. Got her dead bugs. Go ahead and turn that off. All right, dead bugs with the ball. So I'm here, got the ball. All right, hand on ball, I'm pushing. How many are we doing? We got 20. All right, so I'm here. All right, and I'm gonna opposite. You can go same side if you want to go same side, or you can go opposite arm and leg. And the whole time we're doing this, we're doing 20 toe. Go ahead. Whole time we're doing this, we're keeping this lower back right here pushed down on the ground. So you can go same side if you have to, opposite. Same side should be actually harder. We have 20 total, that's 10 each. I like to go with my foot flexed instead of pointed on the end to help focus on that really straight back of the leg. You can also go pointed, but just make sure you're not bending your knee to point your leg. I think in swimming, it's so important to be able to have straight legs and have the strength coming from the hips and the core. Keep that lower back on the ground. Try to get your wrist and your heel just an inch above the surface of the ground. And if you got 20, if you get done way before me, keep going. I think I got about 4 to go. And 3. And 2. And 1. All right. I've got overhead rows on the ball. So I'm using anything I want. I can use a heavy object. I can use weights if I've got weights. If I don't have weights, we're looking for rotation. When I'm going over the ball, I'm just doing a table, all right? So I'm here, got the weights over me. These would be skull crushers. If you just want to work your triceps, you can do that. But we were looking for a little bit more of pullovers. Focus on keeping the hips up. All right, we've got 16 of these. We're coming over, trying to touch the ground and back up. All right, the whole time keeping the hips up. If you don't have weights, you might just want to go down and roll your hands to the ground and roll yourself back vertical. All right, thinking kind of about those backstroke starts. The whole time keeping those hips up, not letting the hips drop. This is more about the hips than it is about the arms. 16 total. You really keep the legs in the air. If you want, you can do one leg in the air. So if you can go no weights, all right, and keep one leg up, I would try to demo it. I'm trying to demo it, but I don't want to fall on my face if I do it. If you can do that with one leg in the air, you're a hero. If you can do it with one leg in the air, I want you to demo it to the group when we're finished, because I can't. It's not that I can't, it's I'm unwilling to try. I'm keeping the hips up. I should have about 2 more of these. If I had kept going the whole time instead of yapping. All right, calling that. All right, so stand on that ball. Pretty much everything today is on that ball. We can modify off the ball. I showed modifications the first 2 weeks without the ball. If you need a modification, you can always let me know. Just turn the mute off and say, hey man, what am I supposed to do? If you got weights, use them. If not, you can put your hands in that prayer position. But we're rolling over to our side and back. You got 20 total. 20 total. And the focus is keeping those hips high. 3, 4, 5. High hips the whole time. 6. This is 10 for me right there. Keep the hips high even as you rotate. Okay, hips are high even as you rotate. You keep going, I'm stopping there. If you don't have a ball on this one, you would want to be up and over. You can get the same thing without a ball. But just keep those hands right by each other. And fight for that rotation through the spine on your shoulders, so that way your hips are parallel to the ground and your shoulders are perpendicular to the ground. All right, you should be up around 20 now. So we've got super lightweight, or a stretch cord, or no weight. We do 8 and 8. Just making sure I'm not skipping something today. I always skip something. Yeah, all right. So I'm going super lightweight for me. This is actually probably too heavy, but that's what I got to deal with. I'm going 8 on one leg up, 8 on the other leg up. All right, but I'm pushing down with the ball. I come up, over, and down to the side, to the front, and down. That's 1. Oh, up, side, down, over, down. That's 2. Now, as I do this, I'm keeping my belly sucked in. I'm thinking about my belly. I'm keeping it in, and I'm pushing down with my heel on the ball. Keeping it going here. All right, that's 6 for me on this arm, this leg. 7, I got one more set of 6 direction flies on this leg. And then I'm switching to my other foot. Now, as I do this, I'm switching. Gotta make sure, all right, I'm going. Gotta keep my posture tall. I don't want to hunch with my shoulders here. Tall posture the whole time. Shoulder blades are staying connected and fused together in the back. All right, I don't want to feel my shoulder blades rolling around too much or rounding out. I got 3 more on this arm, this leg. Two more. And I got one more set of 8 or 6. And that's it for me. All right. So I've got the ball, and I'm moving on to, it's a sit. And I'm just going to have my hand on the ground behind me here like this. I'm trying to keep my posture here as I sit. Hand on the ground, tailbone on the ground. I'm going to push against the ball with my knee and my opposite elbow. And what I'm wanting to do is push as hard as I can in both directions. All right, so I'm going to be here for 10 seconds, and then 10 seconds, and then 10 and 10. So go 10 right, 10 left, 10 right, 10 left. So I'm here. I'm going to push, and here I go. I'm pushing with my elbow, and I'm pushing up with my knee. And then I switch to the other side. Elbows pushing, ready, go. Push as hard as I can. It's an isometric. Switch. Push as hard as I can. Ready, go. I'm pushing harder and harder as I go. I'm not just balancing the ball. Switch. That's easy. I got to push hard and make it hard. Ready, go. Push it as hard as I can. Both directions. Time. All right. So we got dips on the ball. We're going for a minute. I like to put the ball up against the wall, maybe. It's not how many dips you can do. It's about balance and trying to maintain big chest, okay? Open the chest, keep it open, keep it big. Don't let yourself roll forward. You have a minute of dips. If you don't have a ball, you're doing them on a chair or your bed frame, but you got one leg in the air, okay? If you're doing them on something else, you got to have one leg up in the air as you go. If you want to do them with one leg up in the air on a ball, that's fine. But this is more about balance. All right, 1 minute. Open the chest up. Let's go. So I've got my knees bent, and then I lower myself, and I raise. Because again, this is about stability and balance. If you just want to pound out 60 tricep dips, just, that's fine. The biggest thing is not my hips, it's my chest. I'm trying to keep my chest open the whole time. Yeah, 20 more seconds. Still try to go as low as you can and then all the way to full extension. Got 10 seconds. That's time. All right, we got L, I don't know, whatever they call the L things. They call them side-to-side leg rotations, holding a ball in the L position. So whatever you guys want to call those. So this is where, hey, you don't have a ball? Doesn't really matter, but we're using the ball. Got the ball up. I'm in an L position. I'm going to come over, ball to the ground, over to the other side. I hit the wall, ball to the ground. I just have 20 total, okay? Try to keep your shoulders on the ground as you rotate. All right, let's go. So when the ball's going to my right, I'm trying to keep my left shoulder on the ground as opposed to letting it come off the ground. Keep the shoulder on the ground on the opposite side. So I'm to the left, my right shoulder's down. It's okay to stop in the middle and take a break with your legs straight up. If you don't have a med ball, a bounce ball yet, well, shame on you, but you could always be using your school bag, swim bag, kickboard, I don't know, Amazon box. I think I got maybe 4 more, 3, about 2. Last one. All right, that's that. All right, so I've got no weights here. If I do use a weight, it's like a 1 pound weight, a can of soup, something. But I've got my Y and my T's. And when we do our Y's and our T's on our ball, look, we got to make sure that 1, our posture's up, and 2, we're getting our arms up above the ear line. We can't be doing this. This is not high enough. I've got to be getting my arms up above my ears on my Y's and my T's. We just have 20 total, so that's only 10 Ys and 10 Ts. 10 Ys and 10 Ts. My feet are wide. All right. I'm up with good posture. And I hit a Y, and I got a T. I can go thumbs up, or I can go wrist up. Thumbs up is more the way you would do it in a non-swimming setting. If you would like to go wrists up, you can get a little bit more of a butterfly feel. That's 8. I'm gonna call that 9 and 10. You're trying to drag your wrists all the way up to the ceiling like you're one of those little, you know, the marionette thing. It's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Keeping the posture up, chest big. 20. All right. So we got pot stirs on the ball. All right. 1 minute. Pot stirs. If you want your feet together, it's a lot harder. Feet apart, a little easier. Here we go. Let's go. So I'm just rolling the pot. I can keep my hands apart like this if I want. All right. If I want to do a little bit more breaststroke focus, I can put my hands together, my elbows as close as I can get them together here. All right, if you want to think more breaststroke, do your pot stirs like this, or here, like a little teepee. All right, elbows closer together for a little more breaststroke action. A little wider. You need to switch directions if you haven't already. All right, if you want it breaststroke, you can even just go straight forward and back, okay, instead of making circles. There's ways you can modify for you to make this harder or easier or just more personalized for you. All right, that's time. All right, push-ups. We got push-ups with a crunch. So the feet are on the ball. This is one where you have to go upside down. You're gonna actually go upside down on this one to pull the ball in. So I've got the ball's more towards my knees, not my toes. I got all here. I'll do a push-up, and then on the way up, I have to go upside down, put my head between my arms, and bring the ball to my head. 45 seconds. 45 seconds begins right now. So I got to push up, knee to the head crunch. Push up. Got to go upside down on this one. You got 15 more seconds. And time. All right, V up switch. You're gonna V up, pass the ball from one to the other. All right, 20 total, 10 each way. It's a V up, hand the ball off. And again, focus is keeping that lower back on the ground. I don't care how high you come up. You don't have to come up too high, but you got to keep the lower back on the ground. If you struggle keeping the lower back on the ground, maybe you leave your legs up and just lower the ball. But the priority is the low back on the ground, the belly sucked in. It's 20 total. You should be well on your way. You should be at least halfway by now. We got about 5 to go. 4, 3, 2, last one. That's that one. Last move before we head back up. We got a plank push-up with our feet on the ball, but we're pressing flat against the ball. Okay, feet are not on top of the ball. Feet are on the front of the ball. You can use a wall instead of a ball. How long do you hold it? 30 seconds is the minimum, as long as you can. Listen, if it's too easy, you got to drop down into a half push-up position and hold it there. Or, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna start on my elbows here. Standing flat on the ball. I'm starting the clock now. All right, I'm going on my elbows. This. I'm looking for a perfect plank. I go on my hands. All right. Or I can drop down just a bit. Dropping down just a few inches is brutal. I could drop elbow one, hand on the other, and switch it. There's so many options. More breaststroke, bring those elbows together. All right, that super tight prayer position. There's so many ways to do these. All right, you can go one arm up. Yeah, I can't do that. As soon as I tried that, I started to twist. All right, that's a minute there if you've been going. So we'll take a minute break, and then we're going right back up the ladder. On the way up the ladder, no rest in between. We're just going to go move to move to move. All right, we got 45 more seconds till we go again. Today is Sarah's birthday. So if you guys want to unmute yourself and give her a shout out.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you.
I think you guys should all go drop cookies off on her doorstep. That way so she can like have something, but you know, not too close. You could do like you could serenade her from outside of her room, just sing to her like the movie, oh gosh, what movie was that from the late 80s? It was terrible. John Cusack in it. That was an awful movie. All right, don't go watch it. It's a bad one.
Thank you, Coach Dave.
No problem. I think it's Namo. Torn up. He holds a radio over his head. He's got this thing. Whatever. It's like Say Anything or something. Okay. Anyways, here we go. Back to the push-up thing. All right. Let's go. Feet on the ball. Standing on it. I'm on my elbows. I'm thinking a minute sounds good right now. I'm going to go elbows most of the way. And then I'm going to switch. I'm going to bring those elbows in because I'm thinking about breaststroke. I'm thinking of Nathaniel right now. Maybe a little Braden. A little Ken. We got about 15 more seconds. Switch up to my hands. All right, go push up. Think a little bit more, I don't know, hardcore. We have 5, 3, 2, time. V-ups, 20 V-ups, let's go. Right to them. 1, 2. I'm going to go one leg. Actually, you keep going on your 20. I'm going to stretch my back out for a moment. Off camera adjustment. All right. Should be around 10. We'll call that 11. 12. 13. 14, 15, 16. Again, the focus is keeping the lower back on the ground. Lower back on the ground, more important than getting your feet low. And you got one more. All right, that's time. Push up into a crunch, feet on ball. 45 seconds. 45 seconds.
I have to go to school.
Have fun. All right, starting in 5, 4, 3. Let's go. So push up, crunch. Push up. Crunch. He's got 10 more seconds. 5. Time. All right. We got plank rolls on the ball. Go forward and back if you want, or circles. 30 and 30. Ready? Steady. Let's go. Keep those elbows close. Going it out. That's halfway. Keep those elbows close. We're trying to get extension without dropping the hips. We got 15 more seconds. You change direction as often as you need. You got 10 seconds. You only have 8. 5, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right. We got Y's, T's on the ball. 20 total. Feet wide. Feet narrow harder. Open the chest up. Arms above the ears. 2, 3, 4, 5. Raise the wrist. 6, 7.
School's in call.
All right. Sounds good.
Bye. Thank you.
Goodbye. I got 6 to go, I think. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. All right, ball between the feet. We got L overs. 20 total. Ball between the feet. All right, keep the opposite shoulder down. 20 total. Let's go. Again, keep the lower back, the belly sucked in. Keep that opposite shoulder on the ground. Don't let that opposite shoulder pop up. If it starts to pop up, you've lost it. You need to not be going that deep. Or maybe you need to bend your knees. Or do something. I'm halfway. I got 4 to go. Two to go. That's my 20. All right, we got dips. Dips on ball. We talked about it earlier. Get ready, because we're starting in 5, 4, 3, And we're going. Going down. Now, the closer you get your hands to each other, the harder this is going to be. Focus on that big open chest. Get low and hold it. Check the chest. Get tall. Hold it open. Closer your feet are together, the harder it is. Closer your hands are to each other, the harder it is. You got 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, time. All right, we got pressing with the knee and the elbow. Pressing hard, pressing hard. 10, 10, 10, 10. All right, starting in 5 seconds, get set. Elbow, knee, big shoulders and chest, go, push. Chest is open. That's 5 seconds. Push hard with the knee, push hard with the knee. And switch. And go. Push hard with the knee. You'll feel this through the core if you've got good posture and you're pushing hard. Feel it in your quads and your hip flexors. Switch. Let's go. Keep your belly forward. Don't let your belly sag back. Push hard. Switch. Go. Keep the chest open and push hard with the knee. Chest stays open. Push with the knee. 3, 2, time. All right. We got our one-legged flies. So, standing up, no weight, it's fine. Or super, super lightweight, it's also okay. 8 and 8. Here we go. The whole time I'm pushing down on the ball. Pushing down, up, over, down, up, over. That's 1. Check your posture, especially when your arms are extended. Shoulders cannot be rounded forward. Chest needs to stay open and big the whole way. I'm halfway on this arm or this leg. Keep pushing down with that heel. Don't use the ball as a rest. Try to smash that ball. That's where you're going to get the challenge on the core. One more with this set of arms and leg combo. That's time. Switching to the other leg. Going right into it. And go. Pushing down. Keep pushing down. Halfway. Check your chest, check your posture. Is it slipping? Is your core engaged? Are you breathing? Got 2 more on this set. Last one. All right, those are done. We got table twists. I'm going no weight here. I got 20 total. Again, the focus is keeping those hips up as I twist. 20. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Check your hip height when you're on your side. Keep pushing the hips higher. You're not going to get your hips too high. That's just not happening. Keep going, keep going. Should have about 3, 2. That's that. All right, we got overhead reaches on the ball, on the table. All right. I'm using the weight again. I got 16. I roll back. I tap. I come back forward. I'm going for full extension and back. It's okay to roll yourself back to get your hands to touch. All right, because this is not a tricep move. We're not using heavy weights. This isn't for the lats. This is more balance of being upside down in that backstroke position the whole time. Keep the hips up. If you let your hips drop, you're going to fall down. Find that balance position. Should have about 4 to go. If you're really, really good at this, you can get your hands on the ground and raise one of your legs and kind of make a straight line. Hey guys, I can't do that. I'm too old. And on video. All right, time. Here we go. Skull crushers. I'm sorry. We got dead bugs. 20 dead bugs with the ball. Opposite hand and leg. Let's go. It's 1. It's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Still pulling the belly down. Okay, focus on the hips and your belly. It's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's that. 2 moves to go. We got shoulder press on a band over the weight. If you go bands, just keep your leg high. You got a ball. All right, you got nothing. Just use your imagination. Pressing down, 12 and 12. I'm up. I'm making sure that I push down with my heel. I'm pushing down with my heel. All right, that's that side. Switching to my other side. Get my head between my arms. That's my 12 on that one. Last move. And then we're finished for the day. We've got single arm rollouts. Go 10 and 10. All right. Feet are off the ground. Feet are on the ground. Knees off the ground. Here we go. I got 1, 2. All right. 3. Go over the ball and down with the hand. Make sure the hand goes down. It needs to go over the waterfall. So that way the fingers are below the wrist and the wrist is below the elbows. Okay, don't just go straight forward. Follow the contour of the ball. There's your freestyle right here. 9, 10. Approximately. Last side. Here we go. Over the ball. Over the waterfalls. Here's my 10. Down. All right, guys. That is your Monday core, not the aerobic day. You need the aerobic, you go jump rope. Hopefully you're doing your jump ropes. If you're not doing your jump rope, shame on you. If you're need to be out there running, biking, things like that. You know what I mean? Being smart, but being aggressive.